Discover solutions to issues that affect your family and professional life with practical information to help you get past life's adversities. Take a proactive approach to power up your life with Rosalie's expert resources.
This is the season for giving, and generosity is a personal decision. And as the saying goes, it's the thought that counts. So think of something special for everyone on your list. Here to inspire you with some awesome gift ideas is Emmy Award-winning TV host and technology expert, Katie Linendahl. Good morning, our Florida buddy.
Good morning. Always love joining you. Thank you for having me.
So how do we get the kids to engage with us to play with some favorite characters from the 80s and 90s?
I like to consider myself an expert in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not only because I followed the series growing up, but also because my nephew is like obsessed with them and in their costume every single day. It's not even Halloween time. Love this. This is from Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Battle Truck by Mega Bloks. And it's so cool because it's great for all ages, but also a fun holiday gift because it is actually inspired by the vehicle from the movie. So if the kids saw the movie, they could actually bring it right into the living room. And it's a garbage truck turned tank, and you get hands-on, and you got sewer caps flying from the side launcher and launching the net from the roof. And kids just have an absolute blast and hours of fun, kind of transforming this around, but again, bringing their favorite characters right into the living room. Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Truck by Mega Bloks.
How about the working professionals that can use a two-in-one device that would make an awesome gift?
Well, this is very on trend, and rightfully so, Microsoft's Surface Pro 4. And what's great about this is it's a powerhouse unit. It's got power and performance of a laptop, but also ultra lightweight and portability of a tablet. And now you can actually get hands-on with this baby. There's a lot of local Microsoft stores. You can actually go and test it out. I love it because the features inside here, Intel Atom processor inside, advanced touch capabilities, and also cool things like you see that Surface Pen. That actually allows you to be an artist, so you can actually sketch right on the Surface Pro 4. So great capabilities. Check this out at a Microsoft store at microsoftstore.com.
How can we shop anywhere in our home on demand?
I like to shop without all the hassle. I don't have the word doorbuster in my vocabulary. I like to avoid all the crowds. And one awesome way to do that, one high-tech but easy way to do that is with Amazon. And Amazon has an Echo Dot, and it is a hands-free device with Amazon's voice service called Alexa. And when it comes to shopping, you can actually ask it for, say, hey, Alexa, what are your deals? And you can actually find out what the deals are. And during the holidays, by the way, they'll be offering exclusive deals that you can't find anywhere else, all using, again, voice technology, where you just say, use your voice and not have to go into the store and get in any fights or anything. So awesome little gadget option, Amazon's Echo Dot with Alexa voice services.
What's a new and interactive gift for kids?
Well, I can tell you I have gotten into the Zoomer lineup of interactive toys from Spin Master with my niece and nephew. And this one here, you might recognize him. This is Marshall from Paw Patrol, the hit series. Spin Master has created this interactive line of toys, and this one in particular has 150 real Paw Patrol phrases and sounds. You can train them to actually follow you around, 80 different tricks, and even spring-loaded missiles and water cannons from his little pup pack. So what I especially love about this is, kids get a toy and then they're like, next, on to the next one. This is going to be hours of entertainment, and it's constantly just going to be able to do new things, which is so fun. So Spin Master Zoomer Marshall.
How about for the older kids, like my son, who loves his drone? And many today want a drone this season.
He would love this. This too is from Spin Master, and you got to see it to believe it. This is AirHogs Connect Mission Drone, receiving a number of accolades and awards. This is really cool technology for gaming and for kids that really want that augmented reality experience next level. It basically hooks you up with this immersive AR experience where you're flying a drone and bringing this whole digital universe right into your living room using the tablet that you already have. So very fun, very interactive, and very next level, but also easy to use, and again, receiving so many different awards for Toy of the Year.
All right, let's talk classic gifts that bring back old memories and hold new ones.
I don't think there's anything more classic and nostalgic than Polaroid, but now it's like you get it with a digital twist. And talk about an upgrade. What you're looking at is Polaroid's Snap Touch Instant Print digital camera. And what's so cool is just having the capability now to have the camera, 13 megapixel camera with an LCD display. You can actually snap pictures, but then you can edit them too. Fun filters and borders. Of course, if you want that iconic Polaroid border, that's obviously in there as well. But then you get high quality prints on inkless paper, and you get this little print using zinc technology. It's like magic. It pops out, and it's also a sticker too. So a lot of fun, and again, a classic upgraded from Polaroid.
Okay, Katie, tell our viewers where they can find all these awesome gifts.
Absolutely. You can head on over to thunknews.com/awesome.
Sounds awesome, Katie. Thanks for sharing your short list of gifts to thrill them all this season. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Happy holidays. Thank you so much.
Trendy wish list items often cost a pretty penny. Though finding more economic alternatives on your own can be challenging and time-consuming. Joining us this morning with the inside track on gift giving is Gifts.com Executive Director Dana Holmes, who has an expert eye for finding the perfect gift every time. Good morning, Dana.
Good morning. You know, I am so lucky to partner with these awesome brands and Gift Advisor to be able to share with you inexpensive and perfect presents for all the people on your list.
Dana, we all want to give exciting gifts to our family and friends, but stay on budget of maybe under $50.
That's right. Well, wouldn't it be nice if there was a record that you could break for saving the most money? Well, I have the Guinness World Records here for 2017, and although that's not exactly in here yet, maybe it will be next year, you know that this book is loaded with some really incredible facts, feats, and figures that I have just loved growing up with. I don't know about you, but it is an awesome gift to give to your friends and family now. We love gathering around it still and looking at all the incredible things in there from, I know we're going to show you the B-roll now of the biggest afro and the biggest cat, but this year there's a new section of the book that's starting a new holiday tradition for our family, and that is the Do Try This at Home section. And what that is it lets you try to break a record with your friends and family. They have tons of ideas using things you have lying around. So even in your studio there, you could go for seeing if you can beat the record for catching and keeping the most water balloons in 1 minute, or you could try to stack up the most sugar cubes on your chin. But there's so many fun ideas. And whether you really want to try to break a record or you just love looking at this book, it's an amazing gift for under $50. You can get it almost anywhere that books are sold, online or in stores. It really helps you fill in those gaps on your shopping list for young and old.
Wow, that's a great party opener, starting off with, did you know?
Absolutely. It's a great conversation piece, a great coffee table book, and a great bathroom read too.
Two things we all love is going to holiday parties, and if we're the host, giving stocking stuffers, and if we're a guest, receiving stocking stuffers.
Well, okay, first of all, the National Retail Federation says that 61% of shoppers want a gift card for the holiday season. And I really believe in wrapping up a nice present under the tree, but I think gift cards are perfect for stocking stuffers. And that's why for the seafood lovers on your list, I know they will love a gift card from Red Lobster. They have these really cute holiday designs. And you're going to love this too because they have a special deal going on now called Give a Gift, Get a Gift. And what that is for every $50 that you spend, you also get a $10 card, a card that's good for either $10 off or a free appetizer. So you get something and they get something. And, you know, let's be honest, we all shop that way anyway. So Red Lobster makes it easy for you. And whether you love their hot cheddar bay biscuits like I do, or their new grand seafood feast, or the new wild caught lobster and shrimp trio, their holiday seafood celebration that's happening for a limited time is a great way to celebrate those special occasions during the holidays also.
Sounds like a win-win for all.
Exactly.
How about gifts for women on our list that can use some pampering?
Absolutely. Well, as you know, this time of year can be really hard on our hair, from the cold temperatures outside to the dry heat inside to just the extra styling to go to all these parties. Now, I have found the perfect solution, and what it is the Grace Alea Slaps Cap. And I love the name Slaps. It's fun to say, and you will never forget it. And what it means is it's short for satin-lined cap. Like you can see here, this beautiful satin lining on the cap is just gorgeous. And the whole reason that it makes it special is for thin hair like mine and for all sorts of types of hair and texture. What it does is this satin lining actually helps maintain the moisture in your hair, and it also prevents friction, so your hair doesn't get tangled or matted underneath. So whether you're wearing it to bed to protect your blowout or protect your expensive processing and styling, or wearing it around the house, or even wearing it out on the town to do your shopping, you know that you'll look cute in it, and your hair will also look good when you take it off, and not a lot of hats can say that. So this is taking the beauty world by storm. Everybody who tries it is obsessed. It's the Grace Alea Slaps Cap, and it's something that all women who take their hair seriously should have.
All right, Dana, tell us where we can find more expert gift ideas.
You can visit Metro Mom Club or giftadvisor.com.
Thanks, Dana, for offering up some of the season's gift choices to keep us all on budget.
Thank you. You too. Happy holidays.
If you're looking for the most sought-after gifts of the season that have been tested by the experts like Emmy Award-winning consumer technology journalist Jennifer Jolly, who tests and plays with just about every gadget, device, app, and techie thing known to humans. As she says, it's her job. And she joins us with a list of the most sought-after gifts and great shopping tips. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Rosalie. It's true, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
That's right, and you do it so well, my friend. All right, let's talk virtual reality, which many love. So how can we create and share our own virtual reality experience?
Well, Samsung makes it super simple with their trio of mobile gadgets for people who love to explore and create, starting with the Gear 360, an awesome little ball of tech that shoots 360-degree videos and 30 megapixel photos of everything awesome around you. You can add in the Galaxy S7 or S7 Edge smartphones to capture, edit, and stitch together all the creations on the spot, and then cap it off with the Gear VR headset. Check this out. It uses the S7 as the screen and lets you dive into a world of virtual reality, including all that amazing video that you've just captured with the Gear 360. It takes you right back into that moment as if you're reliving it all over again.
Wow, that is amazing. But for kids who play with their parents' tablet, it's not so amazing. Maybe it's time for them to have a tablet of their own.
I always say, get your grubby little fingers off my tablet. Here's one just for you. For younger kids, a fabulous tablet is the Fire Kids Edition because it comes with the Amazon Fire tablet and a year of Amazon free time. That's incredible. It's a way to connect youngsters with more than 13,000 age-appropriate books, videos, educational apps, and games. The content, it's appropriate for toddlers through teenagers. There's content, something there for all of those ages, and it comes with a 2-year guarantee.
Okay, Madam Techie, what do you suggest for a practical techie gift for the home?
So something that I found I used, it's amazing. It's called the Amplify Router and the Wireless Mesh System. Set up really super simple. Plug and play using the mobile app took me all of about 3 minutes start to finish, and like magic, voila, Wi-Fi finally reached every corner of my house. You can say goodbye to Wi-Fi dead spots for good, or if you have a larger home or more gadgets that you need to connect at once, go for the Amplify HD.
All right, Jennifer, what do you have for the do-it-yourselfers in your family and friends, like your dad?
Well, for DIYers on your list, this FLIR One turns any old iPhone or Android smartphone into a thermal imaging camera. Do you know what that means? That means you can basically see through your walls. It's a perfect tool to help make your home more energy efficient. That's just one of the ways to use it. You can look behind the walls without taking a giant sledgehammer to it and see something like missing insulation around windows or doors. You can track down pesky water leaks. It's a great addition to the toolbox, and you can save a ton of time, money, and stress. And of course, my father's getting one of these. Of course.
Share with us some smart holiday shopping tips.
Yeah, speaking of being more budget friendly, I mean, if you're going to be spending money, and we all are, right? If you're going to be doing it anyway, you might as well use a credit card with a great cash back deal. That is something I finally learned this year with the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. It gives you 1.5% cash back on every single thing you buy, and you don't have to redeem your cash back for like weirdo gift certificates or wait until 2025 or any other ridiculous stipulation. You get unlimited 1.5% cash back on any amount at any time. And if you spend money like I do, it can really help balance out those holiday bills.
It's too much stress for me with work responsibility, families, the holidays. So to go to a crowded shopping center, if I have to, I will go early in the morning or late in the evening to dodge the crowds.
It's like combat shopping, right? So one more awesome little bit of holiday helper tech. Dodge the crowds altogether. Stay right where you are. Stay in your pajamas. Don't even get up. You just use your voice to shop and buy whatever you need with Amazon's voice shopping with Alexa. So all you have to do is say, Alexa, what are your deals? And she gives you access to voice exclusive deals throughout the holiday season and beyond. You can even ask every single day because they change every single day.
All right, Jennifer, tell our viewers where they can learn more about all these great gifts.
You go to thunknews.com/gifts.
Thanks, Jennifer, for joining us this morning and sharing the most sought after gifts and some great shopping tips as well. Happy and jolly holidays to you and your family.
Thank you.
Nearly 1 in 3 families struggle to afford diapers for their babies. In response to a nationwide call from the White House to address the diaper divide, Jet.com launched its community diaper program with the help of the National Diaper Bank Network. Here to share the benefits of this program is Joanne Goldblum, CEO of the National Diaper Bank Network. Good morning, Joanne.
Good morning, Rose.
This sounds like a great program, Joanne. So tell us about the mission of the National Diaper Bank Network.
Sure. So our mission is to provide diapers to families who couldn't otherwise afford them, to raise awareness of the issue of diaper need, and also to help diaper banks to get the funding and diapers that they need so that they can provide service in their community. And right now we have about 350 member diaper banks across the country.
Share with us the definition of the diaper divide.
Sure. So really it's what you referred to before about the 1 in 3 American moms and the fact that they are struggling and that there is this divide between those who have everything they need and those who don't. And so what we know is that all moms want to provide the best for their children. And so our goal at the National Diaper Bank Network is to support those parents to be able to be the best parents they can be.
And you're also involved in social network. Hashtag diaper need and hashtag diaper gap.
So we love social media. As you said, we use the hashtag diaper need or diaper gap. We have a week where we Diaper Need Awareness Week, which is in the fall, and we do a lot of social media during that time. And we use Facebook and Pinterest, and we try to get the word out about the issue in as many different ways as we can.
Explain how your network teamed up with the White House and Jet.com.
Sure. So we published an article in the journal Pediatrics about 1.5 years ago with colleagues at Yale University, and it had a lot of findings about maternal stress and how a lack of basic needs and a lack of diaper impacted that. And the White House saw that article and put out a call, and Jet.com responded. And so we were able to work with the White House and Jet.com, and the role we played was to help them to understand how local nonprofits respond to the issue of diaper need in their communities.
Tell us about Jet.com's community diaper program.
Sure. So local nonprofits can register for this program, jet.com/jetcares, and they have access then to a lower cost diaper. And so we recommend diaper banks and local nonprofits all register for this program so they have access to this great resource. The other thing is there is a Give-A-Pack program, and that program allows individuals who are shopping on jet.com to donate diapers to local nonprofits.
All right, Joanne, so where can we learn more information?
So they can go to jet.com/jetcares and register for the community diaper program, or if they want to learn more about diaper banks in general and how to address diaper need in their community, they can contact us at the National Diaper Bank Network, and they can take a look at our website at nationaldiaperbanknetwork.org. And we have lots of resources for local organizations.
The following are a list of Florida nonprofits involved in the diaper program here in our viewing area. Baby Basics at St. Margaret Mary in Winter Park. Baby Cycle in St. Petersburg. Foundation for Sustainable Families, St. Petersburg. Gales House Incorporated, Palm Bay. Healthy Start Coalition of Orange County, Orlando. Here We Go Foundation, Inc., Diaper Bank, Dunedin. Junior League of Boca Raton Diaper Bank. Junior League of Daytona Beach. Just Us Making People Independent Network, Fort Lauderdale. Second Chance Resource Center, Winter Garden. The Boniface and Salitha Foundation, Miami, Florida. Treasure Coast Food Bank, Fort Pierce. YM Unite, Inc., West Palm Beach. Thank you, Joanne, for joining us this morning and creating awareness of the diaper divide. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Thank you. Have a great day.
It's the holiday season and we love to have our friends and family over and have all these great holiday drinks and sweets and very high sugared foods. And many people may not be aware of the major complications associated with type 2 diabetes, mostly when coupled with cardiovascular disease, the leading cause of death for people with type 2 diabetes, and it's responsible for approximately 2 out of 3 deaths in the U.S. And I know how the combination of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease can quickly destroy a life. Here to discuss a new development and what it means to adults with type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease is Dr. Christopher Cannon from the Cardiovascular Division at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston and Professor of Medicine at Harvard Medical School. Good morning, Dr. Cannon.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So, doctor, tell us, how common is cardiovascular disease among people with type 2 diabetes?
Well, cardiovascular disease is the big thing that we worry about as a complication from diabetes. It's often something that can develop in the setting of other risk factors like high blood pressure and high cholesterol as well. But patients who have diabetes are 2 to 4 times more likely to develop cardiovascular disease. And so it's the real big worry of patients who have diabetes.
Explain the distinction between low blood sugar and type 2 diabetes.
Well, diabetes is actually too high a blood sugar is the manifestation that we see most. On rare occasion, I actually have hypoglycemia or low blood sugar. That's a more rare thing. It can happen in patients who have diabetes who are getting treated because they're trying to lower the blood sugar. Sometimes it can go too low. And that has been really the focus in how diabetes has been managed, is all focused on the blood sugar. But we now have this new indication where we can start focusing on how patients' survival and risk of cardiovascular death. So exciting new developments in this area.
So let's discuss new treatments needed for adults with type 2 diabetes and established cardiovascular disease.
Well, there have been therapies available for decades, and despite that, Of the people with diabetes who die, 2 out of 3 of them die from cardiovascular disease. And so all the treatments that we have are really not good enough. And there have been some large studies with many of the available therapies, the older therapies, where surprisingly we've not seen lower rates of heart attacks, strokes, or deaths until now. So it's a new era that we're entering.
All right, doctor, tell us about this new development that received an FDA approval.
So the FDA has just granted approval for a medication called empagliflozin, or Jardiance, that now has an indication for use to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death in patients with type 2 diabetes and known cardiovascular disease. It's actually already been approved for lowering glucose, but this is the first medication to get this indication that it can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death. And so it shifts our focus into the really important things of trying to prevent people from dying from cardiovascular disease.
All right, doctor, so what research findings help to support this FDA approval?
Well, the FDA looked at a large trial that was done. It was over 7,000 patients treated for 3 to 4 years. It was patients with type 2 diabetes and known cardiovascular disease who were receiving all their standard therapies. And then some of them were given the agent empagliflozin. And those patients had a lower risk of cardiovascular death, heart attack, or stroke. But the FDA called attention to a 38% reduction in cardiovascular death with empagliflozin. And so that became the basis of this new indication for use. 29 million people have type 2 diabetes in the United States, and it's several hundred million worldwide. And the development of cardiovascular disease is so common that the consequences really are quite staggering. And so we've been looking for how can we improve the course and the outcomes, and this is now a first step in trying to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for these very high-risk patients.
Is type 2 diabetes, along with cardiovascular disease, hereditary?
Yes, unfortunately, this is has a genetic preponderance and obviously related also to lifestyle and diet, but many factors go in. Then once a diagnosis is established, I think it is a call for us as doctors and working with patients to try and do good lifestyle changes and various medications control all risk factors we can. And then for this group of patients with known disease, we have a new therapy that could reduce their risk of dying from cardiovascular disease.
All right, doctor, so how can we learn more?
Probably it's best a discussion between you, patients and doctors, either the primary care doctor or cardiologist, to see would this fit in and be appropriate for each patient. And so hopefully that can be a way to engender dialogue on this and all the treatments that could hopefully help patients.
Thank you, Dr. Cannon, for joining us this morning and sharing new treatments to help save lives for adults with type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease.
Thank you very much for having me.
The gift of giving changes lives in endless ways by offering hope, from random acts of kindness to addressing the needs in our community. Generosity is a personal decision. Share with us your approach to give hope to as many people as you can touch at facebook.com/Rose Lee Show, or follow us on Instagram at The Rose Lee Show. And watch this episode and many others here at ION Television or 24/7 at RoseleeArcherShow.com. Thanks for joining us this morning, and happy holidays to you and your family from all of us at Rose Lee Productions.